What's up, you guys? Shelly here. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and welcome to the Black Corner. Hey, if you guys missed the fights this weekend, quick one, man. Following up, David Morrell against, oh boy, I'll just put his name up here. I can't even butcher his shit like that. I ain't gonna even do that. But tell it to tape, man. 26, 33, 6'1, 6'3, 174, 174, 78.5 reach, 76. Damn near equivalent in size. If you've seen the fight, you can see that right away. If you missed it, David Morrell got the victory. It was his first time moving up to 175. I think what the biggest thing was, like, you didn't see that transfer of power. You get what I'm saying? Like, at 168, I think him and David Benavidez are realizing that. Like, even that step up from 68 to 75 with 7 more pounds is a big difference. Like, their skill set is still phenomenal. So, like, the first half of that, it was like two tails in this fight. The first half of this fight, David Morrell was showing out. You know what I'm saying? I think old boy was really trying to figure it out. But then in the second half of the fight, old boy slowed that shit down big time. That's why it went the distance. And, you know, one thing I noticed is just like being very anxious with David. You know, he's trying to put on a show. It's a huge card. I mean, shit, this was the biggest card in boxing history. One thing, too, about Morrell is Morrell is nice. Level changes are good. A punch. This dude has a sneaky ass punch that I've only seen a few people be able to do, and Andre Ward used to master this shit. David Morrell knows how to, he throws a jab, but he also knows how to throw that same punch like a jab and turn that shit over into a hook. You guys should pay attention to that shit. One of the first times I ever noticed that with a fighter was one of my favorite guys, and that was Andre Ward. But this dude does the same shit, and he does it well. He was a little over anxious. Oh boy was making a miss, 2, 3, 4 punch combos at one point. But again, he got the victory. It's good to see him win a title. It's good to see him step up, you know, but I don't know if I really want to see these guys at 175 or if I want to see them back at like a healthier 168. And I think that's just me being a boxing fan, because at 168, I know this man has speed and he has power to go with that shit to get people up out of there. And I know as boxing fans, that's what we've been missing for a long time, because we don't get to see fights like this. They haven't been this competitive in years. You know, most of the time we're dealing with people's bullshit as far as like, who's their promotional team, who's signing the contract, the money, what's the split, and all that shit. Now we're seeing fights that are super competitive because the money ain't an issue no more. Now it's come down to if you want to take the fight or not. But I like what I'm seeing. Where he goes next, I know ultimately the biggest clash as far as like this guy and David Benavidez, I know they both want Canelo, but I really don't see that shit happening. I just really don't. I think the biggest fight is probably going to be in a year or two with David versus David. To me, you know, even sitting and watching where Canelo is right now in this whole Berlanga shit, I think Canelo's showing us what he's going to do. You know, and that's just what it is. It's been like that for the past 5 years. So I don't even get entertained with these call outs and bullshits anymore. Like some of you guys who were saying like, nah, fuck that. I truly was. I was hoping for the Crawford fight because I just wanted to see a skillful fight. Fuck yeah, I know there's a size difference between Crawford and Canelo, but at the same time, when all the Canelo fans were fucking excited watching Canelo go from 47 to 54 to 60 to 68, I feel the same way about Crawford. I've watched Crawford go from the 130s all the way up, and the man is still the man, even after this last victory that he just got. But as far as David Morrell, man, bright future. I mean, this dude's 11-0 now, 9 KOs. I mean, this one, he didn't get the guy up out of there. But like I said, the second half of that fight was a totally different story. Like, I think if he had really slowed down and switched up the game plan a little bit and things like that and just stopped him getting a little over anxious, he'd have got this guy up out of there. But with that, the dude's knowledge, his durability and shit like that, he kept David from doing what he wanted to do. He still put on an excellent show. At the end of the fight, I honestly looked like the dude probably could have went another 5 rounds. He didn't look tired to me at all. He still looked like he is ready to engage. And you know, sometimes after people have been in fights like this, Cass is just trying to stay away and win on the scorecards. Nah, not for Morrell. Straight Cuban fucking heart. Down to the last bell. He was ready to try to get in there and get in the fight. Ain't much to say about this fight, man. Like I said, I just really enjoyed the weekend. This was probably like my longest day of watching boxing, watching basically every fucking main event and co-main event. Like, it didn't even feel like I was watching an undercard. I just felt like I was watching a bunch of main events leading up to the Terrence Crawford fight, and that's what it is. So thank you guys for stopping here at the Black Corner. I'm Shelly Hollis, man. Quick, short video, but make sure you guys like and subscribe.